what's happening? My name is DJ Juls, extraordinary producer and DJ. I'm from London, born and raised, but original from Ghana. I've been making beats and DJing for about 4 or 5 years now. Very popular in the Afrobeats scene. Most of the sounds or the beats that you've probably heard is production for Mr. Easy. So I produced the hit song Skin Tight, other hits like Anointing, Hold Up. I've worked with other artists like Malik Berry, Burna Boy, UG. Man, so yeah, I'm here to rock it out South by Southwest, and I have a good time. I think African music is African music. Do you know what I mean? If I make a beat, you know, I wouldn't really consider it Afrobeat music. I'll just consider it Afro or African music. You know, if you look on like the iTunes or the Spotify's, we don't even have an African segment. We just have a world segment. So that music is considered as part of the whole globe. I do feel like we should have our own separate sort of genre, which should be African music. I don't think people should separate themselves. I think Kwaito, Afro House, Afrobeat, High Life, all of that all falls under one category, which is African music. Because at the end of the day, the sounds are very tribal. They move the body and it's all about the rhythm. So yeah, I don't think there should be any difference really. I wouldn't really call it Afrobeats. I would just call it African music, just to be safe. Afrobeats, let's remember that Afrobeats is coming from another genre called Afrobeat. That's by Fela Kuti, Tony Allen, and all of those people. Afrobeats is just a modern sound. We're incorporating that with other high life elements and then up-tempo beats. But Kwaito and, you know, all the other genres from, you know, South Africa, Kenya, those are different sounds, but they are all African sounds. I just think that if you go on an iTunes or Spotify playlist, it should just be dubbed African music, and then you have access to all of these sounds all together. Because it just brings unity. If we separate them, it just makes everything complicated. Because if a South African artist is a Kwaito artist, you know, doing a collaboration with an Afrobeat artist, people are going to be like, oh, do they really mix? But if you add them all together, and you sort of change the sound and then make it quite similar, African music is perfectly fine, in my opinion, anyway. Every year I put out a project called the African Crates, which is me cutting and sampling all sorts of old school African sounds and incorporating it with hip hop boom bap sounds. So I put an African Crates tape out every year, so I'll be putting that out in September as well. My Twitter is Juls on it, JULSONIT. It's the same in my Instagram. My Snapchat is DJ Juls, DJAYJULS. If you want to listen to my music, you can find it on iTunes or Spotify on my SoundCloud. It's soundcloud.com/JulsOfficialMusic.